This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Hello and welcome to the news here on NDTV Hindu. I'm Saptarshi Bhattacharya and let's take you through the main stories tonight. Latika Saran takes charge as the new police chief of Tamil Nadu. Chennai is all set to welcome the harvest festival of Pongal tomorrow. And in cricket, Sri Lanka beat India in a thrilling final to lift the Tri-Nation series in Dhaka. Latika Saran, a 1976 batch IPS officer, has taken over as the new Director General of Police of Tamil Nadu. Latika Saran is the first woman to head the state's police force. The new DGP plans to make crimes against women and children her top priority.
It's yet another feather in her cap. After being the first woman to serve as Chennai's police commissioner, Ms. Latika Saran is now Tamil Nadu's first woman Director General of Police and only the second woman in the country to ever head a state police force.
I think any officer, man or woman, can head the force. What matters is that every one of us has the intelligence or has the qualifications and the requirements to do so. Some of us get the job.
Latika Saran replaces KP Jain, who has gone on long leave prior to his retirement. The new DGP says that redressal of grievances will be handled with absolute sincerity, and her top priority will be controlling crimes against women and children.
One area which I would like to give a little more focus, although the crimes are not alarmingly high, is crimes against women. Maybe that is my one feeling as a woman.
Commenting on the recent murder of a police officer in Tirunelveli district, Ms. Latika said that her department will ensure that the accused are brought to trial and that justice is rendered to the family of the victim. In Chennai with camera person Srinivas and reporter Salim, Jennifer Arul, NDTV Hindu.
Well, the city is in a festive mood once again and the markets are busy and bustling. We bring you the colors of Pongal from the streets of Chennai city.
The UPA government is having a tough time bringing prices down, but the high prices have hardly dampened the Pongal spirit in the city. The markets are lively and getting busy selling Pongal products. The all-favorite sugarcane, turmeric plants, pots, powders of lots of colors are all out there for grabs. Pongal might be a farmer's festival, but the people at the metros too are excited as always.
நாங்கள் வந்து ஊரில் தான் செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணுவோம். இந்த டைம் வந்து சென்னையில் செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணுறோம். கொஞ்சம் காஸ்ட்லியாக தான் இருக்குது, பட் இருந்தாலும் வந்து கொஞ்சம் என்ஜாய் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு ஃபீல் பண்ணுறதுனால இந்த டைம் இங்கே இது பண்ணுறோம். குழந்தைங்க ஃபேமிலியோட ஹோல் ஃபேமிலியோட இங்கே செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணலான்ட்டு இருக்கோம்.
Prices have seen a huge jump since last year. Sugarcane prices have increased by 180% and prices of other products too have gone up. But for shoppers, there's really no choice but to buy and enjoy the harvest festival ahead. With camera person Sagaraj and Ram, Simonish for NDTV Hindu.
Chennai's main bus station in Coimbatore is packed with travelers visiting their native villages and towns during the long festival weekend. Everywhere there are scenes of long queues for seats on state-operated buses.
At Chennai's main state-run bus terminal in Coimbatore, travelers continue to arrive and queues get longer and longer for seats on buses. Many are disappointed at not getting a bus to reach their hometowns on time for the Pongal festival.
ஒரு 5 மணி நேரம் நிக்கிறேன் சார். இங்க எந்த ஒரு ரெஸ்பான்ஸுமே இல்ல. நாங்க டிக்கெட் கேட்டா இவ VIP சீட் இருக்கு 5 சீட். அதான் நான் இது பண்ண முடியும். அது வந்து நாங்க தாம்பரத்துக்கு அடுத்து எதுமே பண்ண முடியும் அப்படிங்கறாங்க.
நான் சென்னை டு தஞ்சாவூருக்கு போலாம்னு இருக்கேன். அது 1.5 6 o'clock வந்து வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். இன்னறியும் எந்த பஸ்ஸும் ஏசி பஸ் இருந்தாலும் எந்த பஸ்ஸுக்கு ஒரு அவேலபிள் சீட் அவேலபிளே கிடையாது.
State Express Transport Corporation says it is operating 80 extra bus services to manage the festival surge in travellers. There are also 950 regular services, but the demand for seats are far more.
சிங்கப்பூர்லேருந்து வந்துட்டு இருக்கேன். இப்போ பஸ்ஸு எல்லாம் பயங்கர கூட்டமாக இருக்குது பொங்கலுங்கிறதுனால டிக்கெட் கிடைக்காம முழிச்சிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸ்பெஷல் பஸ் நிறைய விட்டுருக்காங்க, இருந்தாலும் பஸ் இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் கிடைக்கல.
The Transport Corporation says it has deployed extra staff to assist the travellers, but seats are not easy to find. In Chennai, with camera person Devraj and Avinash Kastura, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV Hindu.
India has decided to amend a security law which allows the option of shooting down a hijacked plane in the country's airspace. The move has given rise to concerns among air travellers.
India's anti-hijacking rules are well on course to be turned into a law. But what should probably worry you as an air traveller is the overriding interest that the government has shown in shooting down a hijacked plane. But do these amendments really solve the problem? Will these amendments deter hijackers from taking hostages aboard a plane? But most importantly, who will call the shots when the situation arises and demands that a plane with over 300 passengers needs to be shot down by the government? But Home Minister P. Chidambaram hasn't been really bothered by these concerns. As the head of the group of ministers on aviation security, Chidambaram delivered a tough message. It doesn't matter how many passengers are inside a hijacked plane, but if the hijacked plane poses a larger threat, it will be brought down.
Like kind of cool, you know, they should do it. It's a different situation if I am in that plane, you know.
Well, not exactly. Most air travellers and his co-passengers have been left worried by the government's decision.
I'm shocked, absolutely shocked.
Seems to be very, very funny because it's ridiculous also.
It cannot be just like this. They have to go through a lot of discussions and other things.
I mean, it's a horrendous decision, you know, just shooting down a plane just because it's hijacked.
The government's tough line is probably based on the hijacking of IC-814 back in the winter of 1999. The plane was hijacked in Nepal and flown through Indian airspace. The Indians could do nothing except just watch it as it went to land in the Taliban stronghold of Kandahar in Afghanistan.
The hijacker is beyond all this. He is not going to read the fine print and then take decision. You cannot have a provision like that. You see, then who will own the responsibility? If you say nobody can negotiate, negotiation in a hostage situation is an accepted method of buying time.
People around the world have suffered whenever a government took a hard line. During Russia's Beslan siege, the Russian government's armed intervention led to the death of over 200 school children. These visuals shocked the world and demonstrated the catastrophic consequences of rash government actions.
It carries 250 passengers. If just because they don't want to negotiate, the guy threatens to crash, will you shoot it down? Who will take the decision? Even Russians, I doubt very much. If it is Duma, which is the Russian parliament, if a plane says with 200 passengers or 300 passengers, hijacker threatens to crash, even the Russians may hesitate.
Though the intentions of the government may be noble, but that is little solace for these air travellers. If they are caught in a hostage situation, they're not only at the receiving end of the terrorist wrath, but are also left at the mercy of their own government. With camera person Arun, Sai Manish for NDTV Hindu.
Still to come after a short break, a bunch of films are set to hit theatres for Pongal. We'll be bringing you more on that shortly.